Okay, I'm gonna show you how to make an Ivory Millipede habitat. This is the stuff I'm gonna use for it. I got some substrate in here, and there's also leaves and some plants in here too. And I also got in here a little Ivory Millipede. There's dirt on the blade. See him? There he is. And this one's a male Ivory Millipede. Well, first I'm gonna tell how to distinguish male from female. There you can see. Can you see that? I'm gonna pick him up to show you that the male has a big segment on, I think it's the 7th segment behind its head. Behind its head, can you see it? It's kind of hard to tell when he's curled up, but can you see it's not small like the other segments? It's actually very big. Oh, whoa! There he goes, and he's uncurling. Now you can see it really good. Do you know why these millipedes are called Ivory Millipedes? This millipede does look like a black one, doesn't it? This isn't Ivory Millipede. It's just black because it's got a lot really thick stripes and a lot of them. But you can see on the side he's ivory. Those are just like each segment has a stripe on it. That's why these are called Ivory Millipedes. They actually have black stripes. Now I'm gonna get him back in this little place for now. I'm gonna put the lid on because he's really good at escaping and burrowing too. Look at that. He's really good at burrowing. I've had him for a long time, and I've been keeping him in here, but I took all the stuff out of here. I'm gonna give him a new habitat so he can get some sunlight. He molted once since I got him. When I got him, he was like that big. He was like an inch long, and now he's about 2.5 inches. So this is gonna be his new habitat, and there's paper stuff in there. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash this container out. Okay, got some fresh water right here. I'm gonna pour it in, and he's not gonna live with all that water. If you're wondering why I poured water in there, I'm gonna wash it out, maybe scrape all these edges of dirt off of it, and so now pretty deep with them. There we go. Now I gotta get next. Take a straw and scrape the corners off. Scrape all the dirt out of the corners. Anyway. That stuff doesn't want to get off. Whoa. There we go. Back in the bucket. Oh, look how filthy that was. There we go. Now, gotta get next. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece of felt, and I'm gonna scrape off all these edges of dirt off. Gonna scrape them all off so the habitat is clean. And look at all that dirt that got on there. There we go. We got a clean habitat. We got a lid for it. Now, time to add the substrate. I poured water in the substrate. Now I'm gonna mix it up. Just gonna stir it up with the straw. Now I'll mix it up by hand. And that's the moist layer. And the moist part is gonna go on the bottom. So that's like the bottom part. It's gonna be moist on the bottom. And now, I'm gonna get this dry substrate, and I gotta be careful because I did see some millipedes in there like this, and there's one right there. So I gotta be careful. I'll be very careful with the millipedes. I'll just put them in the habitat as I get the substrate in. Here's more substrate. There's more. And there are a lot of little millipedes in here. Oh, what I see. Did I see? Yep. I saw an isopod in there. In the substrate. That's not good. I'm gonna put this guy in my isopod habitat. There we go. Now back. It looks like a very high layer, but when you pat down gently, it's actually very low. Got some eggshell in here. We'll crush that up. And there's another millipede. Huh. My Ivory Millipede is not going to be alone. There. Try that. Still pretty low. We need it to be very deep because the millipede is going to like to molt, and so that should be about good. Let's just pat down and see what we got. We can put that in too. I guess that's not going to be a problem. We have some substrate in here left still. And now we have two habitats full of millipedes in it. Now I need to check on the Ivory Millipede a little bit. Do you see him? There he is. I tried to pick him up and he fell, but he's not one of those millipedes that are gonna be afraid of you. He gets scared a lot. One time when I was buying him, I picked him up and my hand got covered in cyanide. But actually, the cyanide really isn't poisonous. It's not going to kill you. It could make you a little sick if you eat it, but you don't have to worry too much about it. It's not a big deal. This is just how we, and this is just mostly not about the cyanide, but about how to care for Ivory Millipedes and stuff like that. So let's not get too much in with the cyanide, and let's just get this habitat fixed up. That's for him to climb on, but he can't fall and get hurt because it's not 90-degree angle or a 90-degree angle or anything like that. I'm gonna put some of these loquats in here because he loves those. And my Scarlet Millipede loved them and got an apple in there. Another loquat. This is the dry side. This will be the moist side, so I'll put more moss over here. I even got some plants I'm gonna plant in here. I'm even gonna plant things in there. And then got this. And the next thing I'm going to add is an Ivory Millipede. Now, the other one wasn't here. I have a female, but I think I saw it fall into here somewhere. So we're gonna have them both in the same container. This is Cuddle Swerve. This is the male Ivory Millipede. And the other one is Scream. I named him Cuddle Swerve because when he moves, he kind of moves in a swervy way. And when I picked him up, he curled up. So I'm gonna like set him down. Nope, you don't want to go in there. You just want to crawl under my hand. Hey, Cuddle Swerve, come on. Come on. Oh, okay, another isopod. Great. Really? Cuddles won't get off my hand and in an isopod. There you go, Cuddle Swerve. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Whoa! I left the lid on. Okay. Whoa! I left the lid off. Okay, here. He's really good at escaping. That's the wrong lid! There we go. Here, let's look at him for a minute. Okay, guess that's all, and shall we see how big he is? Now he is about 2.5 inches long. He curls up on my hand. Every time I hold him, he's like, no, I don't want to get off of your hand. I want to stay on, but that's okay. This is a very nice millipede. He was kind of scared at first when I got him. Now he's kind of getting used to me. He's molted once, so he's grew about 5 more segments. And I need to tell you one thing before the video is over. If you have millipedes and your millipedes have been burrowed for over 2 days, don't dig them out of the substrate, because that could actually cause a big damage to the millipede. If the millipede is molting, the millipede might create a molting cell, and if the molting cell collapses, the millipede will die. A molting cell is a hole in the dirt where the millipede burrows in. I got a molting cell just here, that one of my millipedes made. Now I'm gonna be very careful with this habitat. I'm not gonna dig them out. I also have a molting cell in another habitat too. In here. Right there. That's a molting cell. Can you see? If you can see that hole, that's what a molting cell is. Can you see that? Okay, hard to see it. See that hole right there? That's a molting cell. I have like 2-3 molting millipedes right now. Alright, so if your millipedes burrow, don't dig them out. And you should never dig through the substrate if you have a pair of millipedes, like a male and a female, because you could destroy eggs, you could destroy baby millipedes, younger millipedes could be torn apart. Millipedes that aren't very healthy, that are hard to take care of, could die. You really gotta be careful with millipedes. If your millipede looks like it's molting, but it's stiff and it's not curled up, it's probably dying. But if it's curled up, and it's stiff, then it's probably just molting. Don't worry too much about millipedes. The best thing to do is just leave them alone. I've had a smoky oak millipede for about 7 months. Her name is Swerve. She is a very big smoky oak millipede. Biggest one I've seen so far. She is about 6 or 7 inches long, I think. And she's in here. Alright, so that's it.
Do you want to make carrot, ginger,
Cuddle, Swerve.
maybe apple and some parsley? Okay, so when we have more turmeric and more carrots and apples, we can do that mix. Okay, Rowan?
Cuddle,
We've got a
Swerve.
lot of beets, so we might
Don't go too close to the camera.
we don't have a lot of other stuff.
Ivory Swift out. Ivory. No. Don't go in my sleeve. Don't let him go in your sleeve. Cuddle, Swerve. Go that way.
Rosie, did you want
Cuddle,
a carrot? Make a carrot?
Don't go in the sleeve, Hamza.